welcome back to the channel. So I want to show you a little progress on the car. It's come a long way to say the least since the last time I showed a video on it. So here we go. This is where we are at. I'll get my flashlight out so you can see a little better. So they got the ATI dampener on, which that took forever to tell you. Oh my gosh. But it's on there now, thank God. It took honestly a couple days. Got the fuel system done. I got the harness from eBay. Actually, it's a standalone harness. It came with a fuse block and pretty much everything I needed. It's all original, like OEM, GM clips, like color code, everything. So, and I got some little fuel injector extensions. They're jumpers, because I have truck injectors, because this was a truck motor and I'm using an LS1 harness, so I had to get the adapters for it, and I just kind of have that running down like that. And this is designed to come out over there, but I had to do what you had to do, and I made it work. As far as the fuel system goes, if people are wondering, this is the stock Ford fuel line that comes up from the back. This is the fuel line that came off of the fuel tank that went to the fuel filter, and I just clipped it onto the original Ford fuel line, ran it over, got a few adapter fittings, ran a hose to my fuel line up here, and I mean that's it. It was honestly a lot easier than I was thinking it was going to be. Still using the stock Mustang radiator, and so the way you can do that is I have a lower radiator hose somewhere around here. You need a lower radiator hose from a 09 Chevy Colorado with a 5.3 in it, and it literally works perfectly. I'm not even kidding. And so as far as the inside of the car goes, this is for the alternator. I haven't ran that yet. I'm just now getting to that. This is what I have the harness ran to. Oh, I'm gonna get my flashlight. Here's how I have the harness ran and everything. It goes right out there, comes down. I have it over the little air duct. And I've got the ground right there. OBD2 connector mounts up in the factory Ford place. And that's my fuse block right there. And my two relay switches. One for a fuel pump, and the other one is the ignition. So, and here's the fuel cell. I have it sitting in here because how I got it mounted. It's literally a shelf. There's sawdust everywhere, but it is what it is. I gotta clean it out. But yeah, that is a shelf. It is what it is. It works perfectly. I was using it just for mock-up, and it worked really well and almost too good that I was just like, whatever, man, I'm just gonna leave it. Fuel tank strap from O'Reilly's, and I hooked the other strap over here. I made my own, like, almost like C-clip design on it, so it would fit perfectly, and fits great. It's not going to move or go anywhere. I have to get a vent for right here, get a hose to put right there, and vent it out the bottom over here. But I have to get these put up a little bit better, but for right now, this is how I have the fuel lines ran. That hole was already there from the factory, I guess, unless someone put a hole there already, but that was really convenient. So I got the Corvette fuel filter, and I'm pretty sure this is correct the way I have it set up. So I got the return and the feed, and it gets the regulator as well, so that's really convenient. And then it goes out that way. I got it going, loop it around up to the fuel pump, and from the fuel pump connects to the stock Ford fuel line, which feeds it all the way up to the front of the car. I've got the power wire ran right up that way through the frame rail, and it goes up through the trunk and into the cab, and that's obviously my ground wire. So fuel system, and let me show you how I got the Turbo 400 in here. Okay, so here's my TH400. I got the Stifler's mount, and it works great. You need to put 3 nuts and bolts on there. Like, you can't just have the 2. It's not enough because of the way it's positioned. It's so far back that it starts to kind of bend the bracket. I figured that out after I looked at it after it was sitting like that for about a day. And I was like, oh, I have to fix that. So, gotta add another couple bolts on either side. But you also need, if you want to use the stock mount, which I am going to, you just gotta put a hole about right there, and then you'll be able to mount the stock mount to this. And the drive shaft, for anyone that's wondering, it is the correct length. This is the stock Ford drive shaft. It's the right length. The yoke just has to be changed, and you can either do that or find a drive shaft shop that'll do it. I'm using the stock shifter too. I'm going to attempt to do that anyway. This is kind of how I have it ran. And it's going to go out the front here, and it's just going to go and connect onto there. I have the thing that actually clips on here that makes it turn and whatnot, but I'm just trying to figure that out right now. I haven't gotten that far yet. As far as shifter's concerned, I'm going to try really hard just to use the stock one. And I got the torque converter from Jegs. It's a 3700 stall. It's gonna work great. Got 410s in the rear, and the cam's got a SAE duration of 286. So, gotta have a real good stall, or it's gonna be a damn dog out of the hole. But it fits very tight. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Anyone that says it just fits right in is a liar. It is extremely tight. You have to bang out the tunnel basically everywhere to make it completely fit, just because of how oblong and just the way that it's shaped is just way different than the Ford one, which I have the Ford one over there, and it's weird the way it's shaped compared to the TH4. But, and there are my coils. I had to mount them to the frame because there was literally nowhere to put them up top without everything hitting. So I put them down here, just like that, and that's gonna work really well. The headers are wrapped. I'm gonna get the heat wrap little things for the plug wires as well. They're not gonna get hot. They're not gonna cook. They should be good. And I got that extension for the harness. And that's how the wires ran for the starter. That goes on the inside of the car, which goes to the battery. I just put a hole right there. Works great. And tranny lines ran just like that, all the way to the front of the car. And they go out right there, which I have to get those put up. And hooked up to my cooler with the radiator. But that is for another day. As of right now, I'm just finishing up some wiring, and I need to get my ECU, which I ordered one. Ordered my ECU. It has the VAT system disabled, and the rear O2's turned off, the EGR shut off, and one more thing, I think. And that should be here on the 14th. Hopefully, it'll be here before then, so I can put it in here and start this. Because it's done as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's gonna fire right up. I did the entire thing right here in the garage. Built the engine on the floor on some 2x4s. Just made it happen, man. 2 months and a week. I'm hoping to get it started and this week, so it doesn't take any longer. I kind of had a mental goal that I set in place for myself. It was 2 months. I went a little over, but that's okay. It's just about there. It's just about there. Hopefully the next video you guys will see, it'll be me starting it up. And this thing's going to be chopping like crazy. I've got some 3-inch downturns. I haven't decided if I want to run them straight down or if I want to go up out of the hood. So you guys let me know in the comments, for people that do ever comment on this channel, what you think I should do. Should I go up out the hood, or just straight down and out? Let me know what you guys think. Leave some comments, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more, guys. Thanks.